Dobrý deň sa prajem. Pekný deň. Čavko. Dobrú chuť k obedíku, ak máte. My ideme na to. Ďalšia časť, ďalšie dobrodružstva, ďalšie faily možno, ale tak žiadne nebudú, takže... No. Let's go. Isto nebudú kap? No isto nebudú. Kedy som ja failoval, prosím ťa. Vždy išla hra proti mne, akože, takže, you know. Jo. Dneska je taký smutný deň, lebo vonku je zamračené, teda aspoň tu v Nitre. Kokos zima je, som skoro zamrzol po ceste do obchodu. Celú let's play kariéru máš vystavanú na fail. Aha. Takže za to nemám sledovanosť. Už tomu chápem. Inak takto je dobrá kvalita zvuku. Nie je to moc prehrotené. Mám to dať hlasnejšie, slabšie, lebo irituje ma, keď vidím na záznamoch, že ten mikrofón je takto. A pritom, vieš, neviem, či ma počuť, tak si ho dám radšej takto pri hubu. No. Ježiš, aha, tu je ovládač, OK. Zase sa mi vyresetoval hento rozliško, čiže budem musieť počkať. Inak mám tu zaliatú polievočku, takže občas si chlipnem, len teraz je čerstvo zaliatá, tak musím počkať. Ešte mi chýba nejaké koreníčko do frasa, ale nevadí, prežijem. Prežijú to. Celkom kuchtík. No. Počkaj, mne ešte napadlo. Že... Ja sem pridám isté veci ešte. Aha. Tak. Opa. Trošku nech to tu je také. No. A sem dáme. Tak. Pravda, že bez kuchyne sa varí ťažko? Čau, Mário. Tak, akože aj keby mám tú kuchyňu, tak moc by som nenaváril, vieš, lebo ja moc variť neviem. Ale určite by to bolo o kúsok lepšie, lebo by som si vedel aj iné jedla, vieš, že ja neviem. Skúsil by som si určite kuracie mäso spraviť, alebo rýžu, no rýžu moc nie, to neviem ešte. Vieš, takéto hranolky, samozrejme. Hranolky by som si vedel spraviť. Takto v podstate musím žiť len z pečiva, z natierok a z polievok. Alebo z tých zaliatých, čo sú v podstate tiež polievky, takže... Ale akože chodím sa že najesť väčšinou, len už sa musím zdržať, lebo nechcem si veľa minúť len na žranicu, vieš, a nechcem, aby jak to povedať... Proste dotla minúť, vieš, že získam, kúpim si za to jedlo a nič mi neostane, vieš. Že radšej kokos sa uskromním. Včera som bol na suši, dneska už kokos zaliatá francúzska polievka. Ale nevadí mi to, no len je to také, no, že kokos, učím sa už teraz, že prvý mesiac proste robím a už viem, aké to je, že čakať do tej výplaty, že akože nie som na tom zle, nemôžem povedať, ale čakať na tú výplatu, to je také, že... A najhoršie je na tom to, že aj keď príde, tak proste zas musím pokračovať v tomto istom tempe. To je taká moja stratégia. V tomto istom tempe povedzme raz za čas si dám cheat day, hej, že kokos kúpim si normálne jedlo. Teraz som mal viac tých cheat dayov, ale raz za čas cheat day, hej, že kokos kúpim si, ja neviem, menučko nejaké, ale inak takto. A postupne, vieš, už sa to bude nabaľovať, normálne stonks bude a už potom to bude ľahšie, hej, že budem si môcť dovoliť aj dvakrát ten cheat day a podobne. Takže uvidím, no, je to také na psychiku aj dosť. Ale dá, jesť treba, no, jesť treba. Ja mám taký párny varič, dám trochu soli, vody, rýže. Áno, akože raz sa chcem naučiť, keď budem mať že byt a kuchyňu, tak akože budem sa učiť nejaké jedlá, ale zatiaľ to nejako nepotrebujem. Za 60 centov máš fajnú polievočku. Nemám inak veľkú webku, lebo sa mi zdalo, že ju mám takú malú, tak som ju trošku zväčšil. Čo vlastne robíš v práci? Máš nejakú stálu pozíciu, alebo robíš čo treba? Tak je to v podstate stála pozícia, aj keď stále... Akože... Je to také, že aj, lebo som v podstate na jednej pozícii, ale stále tam robíš iné veci, aj keď ich robíš dlho, už ich robíš stálo. Bo sú to veci, ktoré sa týkajú danej pozície, hej. Proste, čo sa týka, ja neviem, bufetu, tak tam predávaš, dávaš občerstvenie, staráš sa o bufet, hej, že prahu tieráš, riešiš oné, čo treba doniesť a takéto veci. A už keď to robíš dlho, tak v podstate robíš to stereotypne, že robíš to dokola. Ale stále je to iné v tom, že si prehadzuješ poradie, že nerobíš že najprv spravím toto, vieš, ale stále akoby zažívaš niečo nové pri tom. Že nie je to práca taká, že je nový deň. Neviem, ja si takto závody predstavujem, že robíš v závode, prídeš na svoju pozíciu a robíš. Povedzme, ja neviem, s ložiskami alebo niečo. Skončíš, prídeš druhý deň a robíš to isté. Vieš, že nie je to taká práca, že prídeš a toto, ale stále akože striedaš tie pozície, stále sa niečo iné a podobne. Ale akože, keď som napríklad že uvádzač, tak tam stišuješ svetla, musíš si sledovať časy a to ma tak baví, vieš, že pozerať, že už končí film, idem to tam vás vyhodiť, idem toto otvoriť sálu, vieš, a jedno s druhým. Taká stratégia, že aj s tým časom narábaš, že keď vieš, že ešte mám toľkoto minút, stihnem teraz toto, blablabla. To ma baví dosť. No ideme na prípad. Dneska by som chcel aspoň 2 vyriešiť, máme čas úplne, že habadej. Dneska budem asi okolo do tej 5. Lebo 5:30 robím. To kde sme, ty kukus, jaká policajná stanica? 5:30 robím a teraz som tam bol aj dosť skôr. Tak asi o 5:00, keď skončím, bude akurát. Uvidíme, možno skôr skončím. Uvádzač, to by ma bavilo na zdravie. Ja že som Google. Akože nie je to také, že ja som si tiež myslel, že v podstate len hovoríš, kde si kto sadne a chodíš stišovať sály a jedno s druhým, ale že nie, tam máš toho o dosť viac. Proste máš tam aj vecka na starosti, musíš splniť isté úlohy a beriem to ako takú hru, vieš, že na každý deň máš nejaké úlohy, tie úlohy sa opakujú, ale dajú sa aj že obmieniať. A je to také, že ja neviem, máš povedzme, čo tam je také, ja neviem, povysávať sálu, hej. A je to taký akoby mission objective, že jak máš povedzme daily objective, jak máš trebárs nejakú hru a máš denné úlohy, ktoré chceš, alebo v tomto prípade musíš splniť, tak je to také cool, že si to tak splníš a máš hotovenko, vieš. A to sú také akoby úlohy navyše, no, že čo uvádzač musí robiť. Takže nie je to len o tom, že chodíš tam do tých sál upratovať ich a jedno s druhým, ale máš tam aj tieto veci na starosti, no. Kokos, tu sme kde inak? To je pekná policajná stanica. Táto sa mi páči viac ako tamtá, čo bola. Inak mám cheatovať, ľudia, že nájdem si prípad a budem tu dávať, že správne odpovede, alebo budem Asi budem hádať, nie, nech je sranda. Ja si to niekedy ešte zahrám.
Look out! Get this.
Ja si to ešte niekedy zahrám, že si to budem takto robiť, hej, že správne odpovede. Tak pekne to začalo. Hneď prídem, idem si po vodu. Pardon. Čakaj, si chlípnem polievočky. Prvým určite ty ho trafíš. A tak no. Ja toto je tá sprostá úloha, hej, čo sme mali včera. Ešte, že sme blízko. A dneska ju dám už. Pretočíme, lebo už sme ju mali. Tak zavádzal tam, no. Ja som zvyknutý z prvej z policajnej stanice, že krásne vybočím a jedeme. No, máme následovať suspect. To je moja najhoršia úloha v ktorejkoľvek hre. Lebo nebaví ma to pomalé následovanie, vieš. Teraz ide autobus. To je naskriptované, tuto ten autobus. Vole. Teraz by sa mal obzrieť týpek. Nevidí ma. Dobre. Teraz zabočí doľava. A teraz sa zase obzrie.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York. Here's what I heard. That cop caught the guy who was out. They covered it up.
Zaspal si, to bolo také nudné. Boha, ten mikrofón.
Get this. Middle of the afternoon, this crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lived in.
Any available unit, the 44 suspects we taken into custody at Sunset and Ibar. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
I'll wait outside. Keep an eye on the place.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
We're under starter's orders now. 1.25 mile the barrier attendant moves the reach. Flag is up and they're off. Yellow Damien jumps way off the line along with you again.
Let's go. Toto je ten run. Bola noc a dobre sa pozeralo. Nice. By the way, kúpil som za lacno cez Steam také 2 hororovky. Jednu z nich už hral Dušan a som zistil, že z tej kvázi selekcie sú ešte ďalšie 2. Jednu som nekúpil, tu kúpime inokedy, uvidíme podľa sledovanosti. A dneska teda, keď prídem z práce, tak by som ju skúsil nakrútiť. Aj obe by som, no uvidíme, aké dlhé budú. Jak ma mohol, počúvaj, jak ma mohol vidieť? To je otras. Tam sa skriem za auta, budem tam celý čas. Už ma to nebaví táto misia. Ale neviem, prečo to bolo práve to sledované, keď, ja viem, nebolo to nejaké, neviem. Ale toto vyzerajú akože veľmi dobré hororovky, čo som videl, že je to aj také VHS-kové a je to čínske, čiže Číňania vedia dobre robiť hororovky. Tak som to zdupľal, čo máš dobrého, povedz. Opa. Som rovno vyletel. Rýža, meso, naša miňám. To by som si dal veru. Teraz rovna ideš. Jak mu krv vytiekla, čo si? Tu za skrema hotovo.
Hey, come on. This ain't New York.
Vieš čo, neviem, Miňo, mal by to byť remaster. Lebo včera, čo som mal jednu misiu, tak písalo sa v tej Wikipédii, že... Lebo mala byť ešte tretia otázka na suspekta, vieš, a nebola. A že v tejto remasterovanej verzii, že nie je, že sú len 2, tak... Ale nemám ten pocit, že to je nejaký remaster, lebo nemám 60 fps.
Got it, boss. A full G. She's coming in at 20 to 1. You and I are about to...
Počúvaj, však to nie je ten môj bývalý šéf? Nie je to on? Sa podobá. Tak to je situácia asi dobre všetko, čo varené. Čo ja nezjem? To je otázka skôr. Počúvajte, bol som v obchode si kúpiť Davidov kávu. Tých 6 € zabolelo, ale úplne úžasná káva. Akože moc nemusím tie práškové, ale Davidov je taká jediná, čo mi že chutí, vieš, ako možno ešte. No, hej. Lebo mám tu len zrnkovú, tam mi už určite aj vyprchala, lebo nemám tu nádobičku na to. Aj to som si chcel kúpiť, že húbky a utierky nejaké. A som si aspoň vlhčené utierky kúpil. Lebo nemám si čím aj misku tu utierať. Čo ti dáva? Sorry. Tak koľko spolujazdec to neprežil a ty áno. To čo je za spravodlivosť? Toľko drobností potrebujem, že to nie je ani možné, ty kokos. A to už kúpim asi po výplate. Tieto veci. Okenu je určite musím kúpiť nejaké utierky, nejaké húbky a mop, ak sa podarí. Tu som aj pozeral nejaké tie skrine na počítač, že rozmýšľam, že by som kúpil novú skriňu. Ale neviem ešte. Normálne som zbadal, že asi nebudem si vedieť poskladať počítač, lebo nechcem kúpiť nejakú súčiastku, nejaký komponent, ktorý bude že chybný. Čiže musím sa s niekým poradiť. Osobne. A neviem, či chcem ísť do toho AMDčka. Lebo ja som dosť spokojný s tým Shadow's Play.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
Tak keby mám AMDčku, tak tam nemám Shadow's Play.
Freddy, you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20? I said...
You want the money or the alternative? Tell us about the reefer, Freddy.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Brass comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddy?
Get stashed at a house.
Ja nemusím kávu, mám znieť tlaky a na záchode dlhé tlače.
Names, Freddy.
Akože ráno a ja.
Ja
Ja som povedal, že ako by býval, no tak to stalo počítať všetko od začiatku po koniec a mám pretože šlape to všetko, jak má. Akože nehovorím, že to je zlé, len ja myslím na to, že používam Shadow's Play a ten má len Nvidia, čo sa týka grafiky. Či môže byť aj AMD procesor a Nvidia grafika? Lebo ako pozeral som, tá materská doska nie je taká drahá, keď budem zarábať, že do 100 € je nejaká, vieš. A zo začiatku môžem používať túto grafiku, čo mám, vieš, ona je fajn. Len bohužiaľ, no tie rámky budem musieť kúpiť. Lebo tam je ten DDR iný, nie? Či počkaj vlastne, už keď kúpim aj novú materskú dosku, tak už aj grafika nebude sedieť, či bude? GTX 1650 DDR3, čo? Nič, ideme na ďalší prípad. No počkaj, ja si pozriem, kde to je, lebo včera mi dali na druhej strane mesta a to ja mám hlboko, viete kde. Dobre. Tak to serem. To tam nejdem asi. Čak budú tam aj po hre, nie? Tieto. Teda po príbehu. Tieto street crime, nie? Aký je tu koniec vlastne? Je tu free ride potom? Alebo proste skončí hra, dovidenia do počutia? Ten má hroznú mužku teda. No hra skončí ako skončí, doma som si potom čiť free ride. Takže ja už si viem spojiť ten... Toto, si mi to vyspojloval, už asi viem ako to skončí, ale... Nechám sa prekvapiť. Jak? Dead men are heavier, achievement. Slabkuka.
I'll ask you politely to move on. Next time I won't be so nice.
Včera som mal takú zaujímavú polievku. Aha, accomplishment. Shoot and kill total 100 bad guys. No.
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz.
som bol na to sushi a mal som takú, neviem, jak sa volala tá polievka, ale boli tam dve suroviny, ktoré máš aj v... Jak sa volá tá polievka? Azijská, v tom tej fočke. A boli tam také chia semienka, sa mi zdá. To bolo zaujímavé celkom. Čo tohto mám skenovať tu, však čo? To som nepostrelil, nie? Ostrokyslá no, tomu verom mňam.
$1. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
Thompson. Si mal zobrať. To je krabica. Tomato soup.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Zaujímavé. Andy Warhol. Haha, no. Andy Warholové polievočky.
Not sure this means much.
Nope. To je dobrý film.
Circumstantial.
Zavoláme si.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Parnell Soup Company, a head office or factory in the Los Angeles area.
Just a second, Detective. Only one address listed, 6310 Fountain Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Trochu blbosť chytá zbraň na mieste činu bez rukavíc. Vtedy to bolo tak.
Find anything interesting?
Detectives, you'll want to come meet Mr. Fickman, the neighbor. Sounds like he's got something for you.
Dávaj.
Detectives Phelps and Durrell. We were told you...
Always knew they were up to no good. Son of a bitch spent more time in the chicken coop than in his house.
Thank you, sir. That's very helpful. And next time you witness suspect behavior through the crack in your curtains, please call us before something like this happens.
I swear.
To je všetko, čo musel povedať. Have fun, Ben. Niečo super ide. Spokojný som. Maličky sa vyvíja. By sa ísť pozrieť do toho kurníka? Do ktorého? Peter Sklár? Kde je kurník? Vzadu? Tak ideme na to. Všetci jenom.
Ha! Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Takýto lacný vtípek. A to bude ďalší, nie?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Klince.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight.
Áno, áno, už pracujem.
Dates and times
Vieš čo,
seem
dosť sa mi tam
regular.
páči.
We should notify
Akože
the
zvykám
border
si ešte na isté veci, ale spokojný som.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
Mňam. Ha.
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Čo to je marihuana? Zas. Soup in the pot. Achievementík som dostal. Nemáš za čo, keby som išiel do kurníka, tak nech si to pasujú cez tú spoločnosť. Ďakujem pekne. To by mi asi dosť chýbalo, nie? Pri tom vypočúvaní. Poď, chaloško. Naserem ťa, idem bez teba. Tak, rozbehnite sa. Aha, to je normálne achievement, že otvoríš obe plechovky. Keď ešte podržíš E pri následnutí do auta, tak on toho šoferuje. A tak. Myslím si, že sa nemusíme baviť o tom, že ja som tu super vodič. No dobre, preháňam. Dobrý vodič som. Akože.
We missed something at the cruise place. Let's go back.
Čo sme zabudli? Čo sme zabudli na cruise place? What the fuck? Čo sme zabudli? Skipnete jazdu.
You idiot!
Ja, že nesledujem to celý čas? To cool. To budem používať. Čo sme tam zabudli, ľudia? Počkaj, tam sme ešte neboli, že? Darem ťa. Čau, Red Comb. Pozrieme, kde to je. Ak to je blízko, ideme. Ak to je ďaleko, sereme na to. Čiže sme tu a je to ďaleko v ríti, takže nie.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Čo sme tu zabudli? Nejakú clue?
These are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
Že by? Možno sú telo vonku? Asi nie, s telom nič. Tak. Cool. Kvôli novinám som sa sem trepal. Cool, fuck. No idem to skúsiť.
You're behind the wheel.
Juicy. Tak to budem používať.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Čo? Dobrý skip. Dobrý skip, že? Dobrý skip by som povedal. Ma to hodilo pri túto street crime, no. Dobrý skip, no. Veľmi dobrý.
Oh God. I bet it's a domestic.
Veľmi dobrý, fakt.
Some disturbance. I need to get up there.
Oh shit. Au. Reach the roof, je, že escape the roof.
Dudley, you killed him.
Oh shit.
You saw what happened? That creep attacked me. I can't watch you go around with drunk losers like that anymore, honey. What were you doing up here with him anyway? You deserve better.
He invited me up to. Dudley, I had no idea you felt this way.
Takto hádzať ženu.
You! Get back here!
Á, tie ruky.
After him, goddammit!
Čo tu hneď narazil. A nemusím ani ponáhľať.
It's been a while.
No strieľaj, presne. To ťa zadúbem.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit it. Clear this asshole off the road.
Napínal, je? A vlak naraz.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
Som začal hrať Mafu 3, riadne ma to bavilo, len škoda, že keď musím to takto poslečky, ale si to hrať plne. Ako ona je super, mňa to tiež bavilo dosť. Len ako hovoríš, že je to strašne stereo.
lovely Lynch.
I didn't mean for him to fall. I swear to Christ I didn't. I just wanted to keep him away from Shannon. He was taking advantage of her.
It's out of my hands, Lynch. Claim self-defense and see if Miss Mary will testify on your behalf.
No, chaloško, a teraz, nech sa páči, môžeš ísť.
Can you drive to this one?
Ja ti serem ísť cez celé mesto. Tak, dúfam, že bez street crime po ceste.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Rok sa vyjadril. To čo? Extra read all about it. Aha, poď. Môžem ho zbiť? Som sa zlakol, že mne funguje PC, lebo to vypínam predložku cez noc. A dneska nešiel posledná predložka, išla o tebe, že to je prípad, že si mám dať pozor. Jaj. To čo? Čau Martin, dobre sa mám. Trošku zima je už vonku, ale je pohodička. Klobučík. A kde mám ísť? Čo tu mám robiť? Je zavreté? Close. Dobre, a čo mám sa? Ty si bol na víne. Ja? Zbehnem na vecko. Hneď prídem. No. Čo mám spraviť? Poďme sem, nie? Jedeš.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Konečne mám tak ruku aj ja. Konečne. No inak s tými predĺžovačkami je to také všelijaké. Ja mám teraz takú jednu a vieš, keď ju zapneš, tak ti svieti dioda, hej, a mne už nesvieti. Tak minule, keď som bol ešte doma, tak som kúkal, že ide mi monitor, ide mi všetko, ale nesvieti to, tak sa to asi vypáli. Dobrý deň.
I hope things work out. I need the job, but they tell me nothing.
No to či ľudia mám ísť? Stále niečo myslíš v tom dome, lebo to stále nie je prečiarknuté? Fakt? Tak tam ideme, no. Ty si bol na vine, lebo si behal po prechode, prechodca ako keby ťa naháňal medveď. Ale on má pribrzdiť, na to sú brzdy. Čo máme takéto zdržiavačky.
You know the way. You can drive.
To čo mám akože na neho čakať, hej? A on to vie preliezať, ja neviem to čo je. Aj keď ono to niekedy nie je prečiarknuté, lebo sa tam budeš musieť príbehu hovoriť, keď je to divné, skúsim. No skús, lebo... Neviem, ukáž, idem za tým susedom ešte. Tento už nie. No už to používam, že to šetrí čas. Tam sa nedá ísť. Nejaké oko. Aha.
Find anything interesting? Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Ja som nepozeral ešte druhú kapsu. No tak.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address.
Sme doma.
This place looks like a front.
Čo, ešte niečo? Podľa mňa máme... Ahaha, let's go! Máme všetko. Jaký som to detektív? Povedz. 2 clue som je našiel. Jo.
You can drive.
You can drive, nech sa páči.
Brother says the morphine is still turning
Ešte to
up.
budú kecať. To nebudeme počúvať. Respektíve mohli sme.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll go with you.
Howard Parnell. No, konečne sa mi nejak prihovorila, lebo... A kde mám klobúk? Ja chcem klobúk.
You just wanted a follower, didn't you? You sly dog. I must apologize for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Thanks for the sub.
Give it a rest.
Ale, Lada Every Ladik Pelsman, ďakujem krásne za odber, vitaj na kanáli. Užívaj content. Dobrý deň, pania.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Follow me, gentlemen. Alright, lead the way. Lead the way, please. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. I'm right behind you. Thank you so much. Would you mind? Would you mind? What the fuck? Alright, mate. Thank you so much.
What is going on?
Dobrý deň.
LAPD,
Ideme si pokecať.
sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an
He hates saying
outrageous
goodbye but loves
How
watching
do you
them leave.
explain it, Chubby? We
Futbolo
found at least
teraz.
30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
No poďme.
Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr.
Jak ho mohla
Parnell.
počuť,
On the desk,
keď
please.
to tlačidlo pustil skôr ako dopovedal vetu? Jak sa natrčila, kokos. Koho hľadáme?
Any name on that list
Aha,
that rings
Jack
a bell?
Radcliffe, to je brat Harryho Pottera. No ideme. Každé meno, lebo neviem, koho hľadáme. Eja. Iniciály Eja. Nikto není. EA. DR. Nikto tu nie je. Alebo JE ešte môže byť. Nikto. To nebude ten listoček, čo som našiel. Počkajte, lebo mám pocit, že niekto tu je na streche, idem to pozrieť. George Garcia Cruz. Tak to dočkaj, to nebol taký, že Jorge. A tu je.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge.
The factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for
Dávaj,
an inside.
odpovedaj.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
No toto bude čo? Jak sa to volá? Factory sealed. Jak sa volá tá misia? Toto bude ono. Insaný čau. Neviem, dáme doubt.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell.
Dobre.
I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is, I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
Parnell
How
Soup
are your sales,
Company.
Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Tu dám tiež doubt.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
No tu by som dal klamstvo, lebo... Alebo nie, dáme tiež doubt. Lie? Toto je lie a s čím to osvedčím? Aha. Ten dolár.
Tell us the truth, Parnell. You and Cruz are moving dope from Mexico and packaging it up here.
I am telling the truth. You don't have one scrap of evidence that says I'm behind this. I don't need any more federal intervention in my business. So stop making accusations and let's work out what's going on here.
Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night.
Vieš čo, pamätám si, ja som to včera pozeral a viem, že 3 odpovede boli doubt a posledná truth. Tak som vedel, že toto posledná bude truth. Toto som si pamätal ešte. Čau, Samko.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
Nevadí, 3 zo 4.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you.
Čauš, 17 drink.
I'll show you around myself.
Čusi.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like
Čo máme za ním?
went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
Hej, pozeral som, no. Nepočkaj, to s tým dole, bo ja si u ďalšieho vyslovu také španiela, no, Marziaku, no. Použ tebe. Za čo? Dobrý deň, páni.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Takto sa robia polievočky. Aj tie instantné, hej.
Might learn something.
A čo, darilo sa vo Valorante?
This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
Tak je dobré. No ty mi čo povieš ešte? Takže keď sa budeš Španiel pýtať, či pozná EJ, tak mu daj ten like, OK. Aspoň jedno budem mať správy, dúfam.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
Mal som 36 kg.
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the
Sergio
LAPD.
Rojas.
Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
Century Market, nie?
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Sanchez.
I'd like a private word with your dispatcher, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead. I'll be over here when you need me.
Can I have a look at that coin?
Toto bude on.
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken
No
out
už
of
dávno mám
circulation.
17 000 odberateľov. Neoznačil ten market? Označil. Už som tam aj bol raz, on bol zavretý.
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
No toto čo dáme?
Sergio, if
Jak vieš, že doubt? Ja by som dal aj true. Ja by som uveril. Ja som taký debil, ja by som uveril.
Ernesto does the driving. I don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up.
Veľa času, fakt?
Here it gets sent all over the country.
Prečo?
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
Jaj, failoval si ho. Ja už som mal jeden prípad, čo bol jeden nasratý, potom bol taký už miernejší.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins.
Takže nie sú bratia, ale bratranci.
But for some evil gabacho, the guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th century is always on.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question? That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks, I'll do that.
By sa mi nechcelo čistiť tie trúbky a tieto srandy. Vieš, že tam polievka je v podstate
Cheer
non-stop.
up, fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while
Takže
longer.
čistiť to nejako.
Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place. I am glad to be out of that place. I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
Čau, snajper. No kam to bude tentokrát?
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
Teraz sa preveziem ja trošku.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo who runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Rojas how much a silver dollar is worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
Opa. Počkajte, volám mi niekto. No. I'm back. Momentík ešte. Čo si písal, Martin? Akože čítal som to, len teraz, ak si to vymazal, mi to úplne, že vypadlo. Ale že úplne. Pekné, peknúcké. Ježiš, si späť. Čau, čau, vitaj. Welcome back. Som si nevšimol, že to je parkovisko. Ty si nightmare, čo? No, konečne obchod otvorený. Jak má byť.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay.
Braví horko, že som si nevšimol, že tu je parkovisko. Však ale kokos, normálne každá cesta je normálna a zrazu toto. Uh-oh. Čau, subscribe.
I'll take my chances.
Zlá voľba, chaloško. Dokedy stream? Asi do 5. Teda výdrž slabúčka.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left.
To je ten Sanchez. To je motorka v GTAčku. Ale nebolo také vtipné.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets.
Čo?
I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
Každý má tieto silver doláre.
I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address.
George, vybral by si prácu, za ktorú dostáš veľa peniazy, ale je nudná, alebo prácu, ktorá ťa baví, dostávaš málo. Určite to druhé. Lebo zober si, že napríklad máš prácu zubár, v podstate dostávaš za to strašne veľa peňazí, lebo dnes zubári sú strašne, že narížuje sa riadne na tom, ale nebavilo by ma to. A proste teraz mám kino a síce nezarábam neviem koľko tisíc, ale baví ma. A to je hlavné. Lie? A vieš, že ja som si mohol nájsť Wikipédiu a tiež si takto dávať správne odpovede. Takto mi aspoň pomáhaš, no. Fajn. Aspoň nebude pindať tento šéfino. Vieš, lebo peniaze nie sú všetko a treba mať aj takú tú pohodu na tele. Čiže prvé je true, či lie, hej? A čím to teda dosvedčím?
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
No, čím to dosvedčím, EJ? Aha, toto.
I'm not like them. They do not care if others suffer.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
to je za otázku? Shipments. To teda od?
It's real funny, wise guy.
Dobre.
You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Škoda, no. Toto je čo? Juan and Jorge. Toto je pravda. Proste stojí si za tým. Toto je pravda.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report.
No, to som chcel dopovedať, že proste treba mať takúto duševnú pohodu, že ideš do práce, ktorá ťa baví a nemať nejaké toto mindráky z toho. Akože keď vidím, že som na bufete, som taký, že ale to viem, že to je len začiatok, že verím tomu, že keď budem lepší, tak to bude fajn, že nebudem sa báť až toľko. Ale proste napríklad, keď som mal ísť, že KFC, tak keď som videl, že Ježiš po obede, tak to bolo také, že pre Boha, že čo to zase bude. Ale vieš, no. Už som si zažil aj to horšie a teraz je to také, že kokos... Neviem sa dočkať už, kedy pojem do práce. Hlavne keď som ten internet teda nemal, to bolo také, že kokso, že nech už som v robote, lebo tu sa nudím. Teraz už keď mám internet, už to je menej tak, ale stále sa tam teším. Zbraň z kufra? Táto hra má koniec, alebo je to proste bez konca? Lebo už tak 4 streamy. Už tak 8 streamov bolo z tejto hry. Tak má koniec, je to príbehovka. Len je dlhá. A to je dobré, že je dlhá, lebo však Rockstar robí také dlhé hry a nebudem teraz, vieš, hrať hru, čo zahrám za stream. Proste máme príbehovku, aj keď budeme hrať GTA 4, aj to bude príbeh, síce nebude to možno až také dlhé, ale vieš. Treba si za to. Tie príbehovky sú také, že to si treba užiť. Nie len, že rýchlo. I keď to baví vás, baví to mňa viac a je to cool. GTA 4 je lahoda. To je. Sa teším na to DLCčko. A keď sa mi bude chcieť, že dáme aj oné. Dáme aj príbeh, by som otvoril. By som dal celý. Však dávaj. Čo si dám? Thompsonik, nie? A niekto prišiel. Niekto prišiel práve. No, dúfam, že ma bude až tak počuť.
Everyone into position.
Čo pojeme hore? Neviem, či to spravíme ešte tak, že budeme to striedať, alebo dáme najprv jednu. Druhú. Ale dal by som najprv jednu, nech to, vieš. Nech tu nemáme myšunk. Teraz ich mám akože hľadať, hej.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Slyším. Už koľko ich tu je? Čo si mi do rany išiel? To nenabíjam vôbec, to je super. No, to bol posledný. Asi odchádza.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Čo máš niečo pre nás? To si ako kam mieril, však to Thompson to skáče. A zase máte tú coinu.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Juarez.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Čo to má, licenciu alebo občiansky? Čo, išiel do kina? Easy. No čo?
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Na doktorých ale krabici nepovedal. Čak, ale jaké krabice? Však tu žiadne nie sú. Kerie, je to? Aha. Dobre.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Tak hrozno vyzerá.
Detectives, I think we got the guy. Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
It certainly does. Nesú čo? Mám ísť k policajtu? Á, mám, dobre. No, čo si našiel? Aha, tento tu, čo?
Must be $1,000.
Tisícka čas. Len tak. Jak to, že nemá ranu na hlave, keď som mu dal hedku? Takže...
Yet another silver
Jorge
dollar.
Silver dollar. To už normálne sme boháči. Toľko dolárov som našol.
Quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money,
Keksík.
where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Toto bude prvé.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract.
Mám riešenie.
Look at them
Prvé
together.
buď mast.
Can you work out what it says?
Alebo mes. Metals? Metals? Neviem, aký papierik. Jaj, mocking, toto? Masangkai. Čiže prvé bude mas. Mas. Ang. Kai. Metals.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Takže ideme tam, hej. Tento aj bezo mňa ide.
Service announcement. Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing problem.
I hope you got some money saved up. I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down. Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Tak to rozhrazne autom. Pozri, aha. Čo? Keď tam sa pchá, tak to dopadne, no. Tadiaľ to sa dá.
Yep, that'll work. Cover the back door, Roy.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Easy. Ja, to je môj, aha. A tento je kto? Oh, pick up weapon. Thompson gun, to je ver.
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
No, hop.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Dobre, dík, bro. Dík.
Throw out the guns. Stay down.
Ešte niekto?
Mr. Sanders. You know this guy? I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Lol, toto sa mi prvýkrát stalo, že som odblokoval. Zas niekto ide. Že som odomkol kvázi mobil a niekto mi volal. Za chvíľku potom odbehnem, lebo príde kamoš mi niečo doniesť, takže bude asi pauzička, uvidíme dokedy. Ale nevadí, budem stále live, nebudem kvôli tomu vypínať stream, takže jo, aby ste vedeli.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Achievement, every herb-bearing seed. Complete Reefer Madness. A toto bola tuším ona, DLCčková misia. 4 hvízdy.
Your platoon is what remains of recon. I'm folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damned hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I will never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Osakawa Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Zaujímavé. The setup. Nastavenie. Prvá vec, do ktorej ideš, keď spustíš hru. American Legion Boxing Stadium. 9 hodín večer. Oh yeah.
You like the fight game, Phelps? I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Čo to je kino? Aha, to je boxing. Jasne, však tam bolo vlastne, že boxing.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Čo si?
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now! Step back. LAPD. What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement! That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny.
Je to
Look
niekto
around and
vôbec.
see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Tie noviny chcem ísť zobrať. Ale neviem, či sa dajú... Mali by sa dať zastaviť. Prípadne, že budem musieť odbehnúť.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take
No ja
all the
odbehnem. No som tu, ale vyzerá, že vy tu nie ste. Dobre, pokračujem.
You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Let's go. Máme všetko, poďme jesť, nie?
Help me out.
Turn the place over, Cole. I want to know where I can find that piece of shit.
Však som mu všetko pozeral. Nejaký ručník jedine. Rukavice tiež nič, záchody tiež nič. Natočíš NPC? Áno, chcem aj v tejto hre skúsiť NPCčka.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I. Plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Nepľujte na podlahu. Poďme head asi. Máme všetko.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey, seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify.
A čo vlastne prehral náročky, alebo čo?
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one,
Lebo
isn't
mal
he?
dosť akože nahraté a zrazu bam.
Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I met his brother.
Zaujímavé.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
Ajď. Dáme call zas. Koľko sa tu za každú debilinu treba volať. Putting you through now.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks.
You know the place?
Ideme.
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Hotel El Mar. Let's fucking go.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp...
No to je taký hotelik. Taký na jednu noc. Cheap rates, hot water. Keď v tejto dobe museli dávať, že horúca voda ako lákadlo, tak čo ti dá?
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD.
LAPD,
We're making
please.
inquiries into the whereabouts of an
What are you
Albert
doing here,
No one here by that name.
mates?
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Čo za nejaká sťažnosť bola Boha porušená? What the fuck, nejaká hudba tam hrála. Nie je zle.
Okay,
No,
so
hľadáme.
look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Rehab is for quitters. There are three kinds of people. Those who can count and those who can't.
Hammond's Locker. Harry, Mervyn, Ray. 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 A Marilyn Monroe. Jaký toto?
Solve the big
Jaký je oný easter egg? Čo si? Winston Churchill. Lol.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207. The old bulldog.
To počkej, tu fakt ideme za Winstonom Churchillom. Are you fucking kidding me? Vítaj späť.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Normálne, že Winston Churchill.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special?
Je tu niekto? Asi len ty. Nikto tu nebol teraz. Subscribe mi please napísal jedine, ale asi ste tu dvaja, traja. I don't know. Ale riadny bordel tu má Winston Churchill.
Instaheat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive
Candy
taste.
Edwards.
Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards.
Taká útulná
Lady who
izbička.
filled out this coupon.
Čo je podkova?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Čo mal protézu?
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch, no chance.
Myslím ťa sam šikanovať, chcem party, ha. Tak to ban nechceš? Hello, ladies.
One of these days.
To nie. Že šikana. Za čo? Za čo? Počkaj, niečo som ešte teda musel vynechať, keď musím ísť. Teda, keď to nemám vyčiarknuté.
Look, you've seen the register. That's all the help I can offer.
Ideme za Marilyn Monroe ešte. 201. Aha, ona sa už odbukovala. Staniš. Tu sme boli. Ideme vyššie.
I'm not as dumb as you look. I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
You got a problem, pal?
I can tell you're lying. Your lips are moving.
I'm at a loss.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Bude dneska GTA 4? Nie, dneska nebudem streamovať GTA 4. Nedohrali sme ešte Noire.
You're behind the wheel.
Extra, read all about it. How in the world? So, you boxing the Marines?
We all did.
Mr. Benny, Phil Harris, help me.
Ja podľa mňa sa platí GTA 4, ľudia to viac chcú ako Harry Potter, ale budem hrať aj, vieš. Lebo zase aj Harryho chcem zahrať. Uvidím, ešte to neriešim teraz. Ja som dával anketu, no. Je to nerozhodné, lebo buď ste písali aj, vieš, no. Je to vždy tak. Je nerozhodné.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Aj tak tu bolo málo ľudí na tom, tak...
You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top.
Čiže apartment
You
7.
friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
Nie, nekúpil Josie. To nebude tak ľahko. To budem, vieš, kedy asi riešiť. Možno... budúci rok niekedy. Uvidíme, no. Ale ne, nebude to tak skoro.
One of these days.
Jak to tam... Čo? A kde mám ísť akože? Je tu.
Sounds like we're missing all the fun. Get in there, Phelps.
Oh, shit.
Like hitting women, do you?
Postavil.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
No to mlieko musím do 2 dní vypiť, to je to, vieš.
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look
Keby to je
around.
lacnejšie, tak fajn, lenže koľko stojí to 120 nejak eur a... Teraz na to nemám, no. Možno o 2 mesiace uvidím. Aha, čo George, no, čo tam robí?
Same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Nožík.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Ten chat je celý zelený. No ešte ho nemám celý zelený, ale za chvíľku bude.
She's leaving town.
Á, ide na Titanic.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards.
Hej, zrazu
We
sa
have some
prebrala,
questions for
zrazu.
you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Shake it off, shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. You know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You're lying.
Cez čo si
Stan.
robil
You were in
intro,
his hotel
ja som ho
room.
stiahol.
You came back after
Je
the
to
fight.
robené
You
cez
weren't
After
there.
Effects.
What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room. What did I tell
Čo?
you? I shouldn't be surprised that you've taken his side. You boys all stick together. What about some sympathy for me, huh?
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
And you're not planning to meet Albert?
No, I am not.
I've saved up a little money and I'm gonna open a dress shop.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects
Witaj
a little
späť.
more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister.
0 z 3.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Dneska nebude respomp nič. Netočil som nič. Ešte som to jedno nezostrihal. Uvidím. Asi ho niekedy ešte zostriham. Ale dneska, keď prídem, chcem natočiť hororovku, možno 2. Uvidím. Si robíš srandu, že ho mám sledovať. Jak ma zbadala? Aha, god. Toto Benadlo. Také počasie, že asi zaspiť, no, veď toto. Jeseň. A bude horšie do Rici. Zajtra, že už aj pršať má. Som počul nejaké tetky na námestí. No, to bude halus. Už aj zima, si musím zobrať normálne druhú mikinu do práce. Tejto som skoro zamrzol. Kúknem AccuWater. Kúkni.
slack. Get closer.
Obdobie dažďa, tak som začal spievať obdobie dažďa, presne. Adresu nájdeš, ulicu číslo nájď. Pýta sa každej dievčenskej tvári, ty sa mi musíš nájsť.
Move in. At risk losing the trail.
Taký dnes chill streaming s počasím. Veru, veru. Dneska bude asi dosť ľudí v kine. Piatok jednak. Škaredé počasie. Ale len nechodia. Len nehrobia dražby kina. Pretože top kina potrebujú.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Sorry bro, len žena ma zbadala skoro. Otrubíš. To bude aspoň checkpoint, ty kokos. Vo vydadu kanceláriu. To neviem, či by som mohol. A druhák... nemám tam prácu, vieš, ja som tu kvôli práci. Akože chcem možno ísť časom, že do Bratislavy po nejakej dobe. Nechcem byť v kuse Nitre, vieš, to zas neznamená, že teraz, keď mám prácu tu a kanceláriu, že tu budem na veky vekov. Ale na taký rozbeh je to, vieš. Hurá.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Investigate. Počkaj, kde mám ísť? Som zabudol. Aha, sem.
A blonde woman just came in here. She went out the back way. Said she was being watched. How much did she collect? $3,600. She cleaned me out. On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight? You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines. We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
Can you drive to this one?
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bumco fraud.
No, takže máme. Takže máme prípad.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Beers all around, doll.
Opa.
She left in a cab. Grab the card, Cole.
Tak nechala tú kartu, no. Aha.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Nafajčené tu je. Kde mám ísť?
What do you think?
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Jak to jsme tu? Zase do hotelu. Já ti nevím, Karla.
You know the way. You can drive.
No jo. Skúsim dohrať prípad a pojem asi skorej dnes.
We can't lose the trail, Cole.
či
We have to
takto
try
bude.
Candy's last stop.
We have to Candy's lost, toto, lenže kde?
We can't lose the trail, Cole. We have to try Candy's last stop.
A to bolo? Máme mapu? Nejakú?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We can't lose the trail, Cole. We have to try Candy's last stop.
This guy's got a screw loose.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case. The lady that cut up like the dahlia.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife? I don't need this.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a fool.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
That's the cop for the news.
Zmetený som kus.
That cherry pie was really good.
Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn.
To je mohol aj
Cole
predtým
doesn't have much
kecať.
of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Can you drive to this one? You know the way. You can drive.
This broad's plenty. That's the cab waiting up ahead.
Ježiš, zase sa nemám dostať blízko, si robíš srandu.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps. Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
How many stops is she gonna make? Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win. Are you trying to blow up?
Mňa drbne.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
No, čo iné som mohol čakať od chatu. Čo iné?
How many stops is she gonna make?
Whoa, back off before we get made. Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
God damn it, everyone's looking at us.
Nie je zle. Kvalitne mi je zle.
We're on the move again,
Nenávidím
Cole.
tieto misie.
After her. Don't lose that cab. That's it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Nemáš slovo. Čo už? Teraz som vzorný občan. Teraz sa dá. Toto je ten run. Spam do chatu.
Easy, Cole. Better back it
Toto
off.
je ten run.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Presne tak. Toto je ten run.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Ja som nezabudol jazdiť, kaloško.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
Hurrah.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Bas. Jaj, boje.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Bus 410 is now fully booked. Some seats are still available on the same route tomorrow morning.
Ah, one of these days.
Some seats have become available on the 513.
Why is the word abbreviation so long? Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted? Did you read about the word?
I
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
No toto.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Sí.
You can drive.
Move. Let's go. Dneska je to nejaké pochabé.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
No to nie je tak, čo si myslíš. No však za to, že to nikde nie je to pochabé.
Cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole
Tak vieš, no oni sú v práci, čiže...
Why'd you kill her, Carlos? Your gripe was with me. She was collecting the money for you. Ricky made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on... She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine,
Môžeš
Carlos.
sa učiť
If I
abecedu.
lost the fight, it
Uviem.
wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack
Niečo
of
iné.
courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck. And Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake.
Tak ja som mu dal headshot.
Come on, Cole. Follow the guy ran. Hammer 2.
Throw out the guns.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Find some cover.
You're clear. Go. Move. I got you. You're covered, Phelps.
Joe, hot. Let me see. Look for chair. It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Hammond.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker.
Čo?
You're back on the
Ma
street.
vyhodil? To jak? To jak? To nemôže. To čo za somarinu? A čo keď... Ježiš, na čo teraz? To je zlé? Holé mesto.
187 at 58
Pokazal si
Marauder
výsluh.
Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using
Čiže
morphine.
on by mi inak
Don't
nezdrhol,
say
keby som
anything,
uhadol
Roy.
ten výsluh.
Just get over there.
Čo za sračku? Fakt, to sa môže takto, že ti zdrhne pachateľ, to debilina. No určite si to raz zahrám od znovu a všetkých pochytám. Kde mám ísť? Že zasa tu zorientovať?
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Čak tu nikto nie...
Let's get out to the scene before they bag her.
Nemáme ísť preč, aha. Prečo mi povedal, že choď do interview? Hoaxi.
That's the cop in the news.
You're the reason.
You're behind the wheel.
To je house, toto.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deal's being done right
Je
now.
tu
We'll
nejaké
change the face of
DLCčko,
LA forever, and we're wasting our time on
Neviem,
some
či ja si to
hump.
nastavím a
Someone's little
budem
girl.
čítovať.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Murder scene.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks. Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
Relaxuj.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look
Rozmýšľam,
around?
či pokračovať už, alebo
Go right ahead.
ísť head. Zase chcem sa čo najviac ďalej dostať, len zase nechcem to odflaknúť. Ja neviem.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning.
Inak na každom streame z LA Noire mám žltý dolár.
Be my guest.
A všetky som dal na kontrolu. Ten včerajší je červený dolár, nejaký copyright tam bol, ale inak vždy je každý žltý. A nečudujem sa, lebo však toto, čo tu je, tak...
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Akože halus. It's just a game, YouTube.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Very unusual ring.
It could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her, and put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Is it her in these photos?
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
She was having trouble with some boys, huh? She got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath, down some pills, and then...
Looks like barbiturates. modeling assignment. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dobrý deň. To už pár dosem jak rýchlo, no vidíš. Keď proste každý deň streamy, tak to jede.
I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it.
Čo ľudia, dáme, potiahnem to do tej zhruba 5. alebo sereme na to.
Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there?
Bo zase napríklad zajtra stream nebude, lebo robím dosť skoro a nedeľu asi tiež nedám stream, lebo sa budem zotavovať. Takže najbližšie by som dal až v pondelok asi. Ako ty chceš. Akože ja chcem, len vieš, keď tu nikto není, že nemá to tak význam.
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynolds? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep.
A však možno ešte dobehnú nejaký lídze.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynolds? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Odbehnem na záchod, dám si zovrieť vodu a hneď sa vrátim. Ešte toto dokončím.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynolds, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
AFK song, no, veru. To je také, že be right back. Taká elevator music.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket? You think Carruthers has called it right? He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Kde mám ísť? Dačo som zmeškal. Teda nenašiel.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Zabudol jednu adresu nájsť. Here we are.
It's a place to start. You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You know the way. You can drive.
Bukowski, Galloway.
I'm going to memorize your name and throw my head away.
Hello. What can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she
Táto sa strašne podobá na tú z farmy. Na tú Češku.
She was found dead this morning.
Zabol som, jak sa volá. Keď skončí stream, uvidíme, Matej.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here.
Nie, totálne sa na ňu podobá.
She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends?
Uvidím, či okolo 5. skončí, alebo
Yes.
za chvíľu.
Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes.
Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to me.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about him.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
No, kde to ideme?
Can you drive to this one?
Nice move, not to...
Practice. Good. What the fuck? Počúvaj, môžeš uhnúť.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, detective.
Sa mi trošku podobá na Putina, nie?
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Easy. Easy does it.
Operator, give me R&I.
Tak to pred ním volať.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Dovidenia.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
You can drive.
Have you noted?
Isn't he the cop that won a medal for solving all those cases?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 cigarettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
One of these days. Why is the word abbreviation so long?
Contrary to what your partner thinks, I think the LeBlanc angle has wheels. You need to follow it up.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Čo mám problém, ten ty kokos? Taký drzý. Tak to vedľa je nemocnica, čo asi?
Arnett is in interview too, Phelps. Go help him get whatever it is off his chest.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothes.
Ježiš, zase bude nejaký prenasledovanie. Moje nervy. Toto je doubt.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or
Je tu
something?
niekto? Je zase som tu sám.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I want to make homicide. You know you need it.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
I'd have expected a cat like Arnett to be a better liar.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. get a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Damn it, we got pink. He's off, quick.
Nebude achievement. Ďakujem, Sniper.
He was squirming like a worm.
Okay.
Don't you love it when they play the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Aha, na červenú ide.
Better drop back, Cole.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Čo som spravil? Vod! Však bol ďaleko. Čo za sračku? Jaká dlhá misia, ty vole, toto?
Cola King is the king in refreshment.
Ticho.
He was squirming like a
Ticho
worm
tam.
in there. Don't you love it when they
Jaký
pull the
pokoj
war
bol?
hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Šikanátor.
You get a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Whoa, back off before we get made. God damn it, everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Spravil zas.
Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
Áno, prosím. Nebaví ma toto prenasledovanie. Hurá. Takže dal som to, nič sa nestalo.
He needs money and fast. Get in money pawn. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring
Nie,
the
to
car
stále
around when I'm
pokračuje.
done.
Prosím, nie. Nenávidím tieto tail misie. Nuda. Že aj mňa to nebaví, tieto tail misie. Počkaj, opováž sa obzrieť. Za stromom som, nevidíš ma. Torko. Spokojný som dosť. Čo by som zlepšil? Ja viem. Akože však viem si to zlepšiť tým, že si sem dokúpim isté veci. Neviem, asi nič. Ako možno len to, že by sem nemal nikto prístup, že by som tu bol v kuse sám, ale to nie je možné. A možno lokáciu, že občas sú tu tie diskošky, ráno tu klepu rezne alebo čo vedľa. Ale nie, ako spokojný som fakt.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Tak hej no, je to lepšie, samozrejme mať nejaký byt a toto. Ale tak, bohužiaľ, nemám peniaze. A určite by som na začiatok bral jedno izbak.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood.
Bo ja by som aj trojizbou vybral, vieš, len...
Operator, message for KGPL.
Peniaze.
Phelps bet.
Ale hej, no je to také, že... Lepšie mať viac tých miestností, že do jednej si ideš oddychnúť, v jednej len pracuješ, ale tak vieš, no ja v podstate len pracujem, čiže... Len pracujem a spím, pracujem,
Any luck with
spím.
the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Nemám tu kúpeľňu, tu sú kancelárie.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Dobre, ideme.
Now that's an oxymoron.
9 beat, dobre.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
Čo dog shit povedal?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
No.
One guy plus two
No tak
dames.
vecko tu je. Aspoň sa v práci, čiže poriešili to je.
Mullingar makes it so easy, just add milk and those tender delicious pancakes are ready after a few minutes on the griddle. In fact, Mullingar flour can be used for breakfast, lunch, and supper. For meals that are satisfying, good eating, and make your mouth water.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit...
Kde to je? No to je ďaleko, dovidenia.
Code 3 identifies.
Process grain into the high-quality flour moms love.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Aha. Sme sa nedohodli asi.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them. They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music
Dobre,
shop
toto dohrám, tento prípad. A na budúce nás čaká posledný z tohto Vice, neviem čo. A už len potom nejakých 5 prípadov, čiže vidím to tak na 1 max 2 streamy. Také dlhé, no. Tým, že teda vidíme sa buď v nedeľu, alebo v pondelok. Ale neviem, skôr v pondelok, lebo mám ešte nejaké bokovky. Musím strihať, čiže.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be. You're behind the wheel.
Harmony is right here. Bye.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps?
Toto je môj starý kolega.
There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town
Veľa ich. No nemám tú už teda vlastne hlášku, len túto.
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Our net is a cad.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud. Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
Out of the car. Police.
You coppers ain't God, you know.
Nice house.
Ale Noire má strašne ukludňujúce zvuky, tie Phelpsové topánky, keď chodí po podlahe, je čistá smrť. Hej, to je strašne dobré, takéto klopkanie.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria,
Nepáči sa mi tento
can you
kolega,
get the
taký
detective a
namyslený.
drink, please?
Drzý, namyslený. Takých nemám rád.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Neviem, lebo som promoted.
Why are you lying about the
Tak
value?
ma dali s iným. Neviem prečo.
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Kokos, to môžeš použiť aj dvakrát tú istú vec ako dosvedčenie. Som nevedel.
At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
No, všetci traja ideme. A ja som vodič, no tak to si užijem.
I'm missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was
Žena,
obviously his
drž sa.
partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Čo keby mi teraz zavolajú, že máme prípad a pôjdem tam aj s ňou? To by bolo. Jak to je ďaleko? No nič, ešte ideš ty riadiť. Toto ma tak unavuje, že to je tak ďaleko všetko. Aha, nemôže... Ježiši.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
To je mŕte ďaleko. Hurá. Jak to vystrihli radšej? Jedeme.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Ako každá cesta výťahom. Pekná, zároveň trápna.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't Cole, this guy's our case.
Go on, get your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
Ako to dopadne zas?
Don't make me chase you.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was our net?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? You won't let me leave until we finish this, detective. So you'd best get on with it. You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry. A graduation present from my parents.
Let's go.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgle. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather. Julia told the others that they were out, and she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me that isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. To pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Your first burglary was at Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Can you drive to this one?
I guess the but you can't tell about these.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Ten je zmierený.
What have I done?
Dosť zmierený.
See that coming.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Pulling you through now. Hneď som tu.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
What are we waiting for?
Back.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
You know the way. You can drive.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut.
Yeah, man.
We don't want him to bolt on us.
He wouldn't be that way. Wait.
Čau, vamo.
You hear that?
Dobre sa máme. Keby si dal, no akože neviem, kde mám ísť, nejaký apartment, ale hľadám zlaté kľúčky. Toto, nie? A kde to je? Však má, veď. Ja aj mám ísť na tú strechu, áno. Ticho, tak...
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Uh-oh. Som to chcel vyskúšať. Že čo sa stane? Je nejaký achievement, keď strieľam po nejakých písmenách. Hovno som dostal.
He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Face the son of a bitch.
Aha, tak toto je. Achievement, chcem achievement. Juhu. Give Mary go. Easy.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was
No,
made
dúfam,
of
že ma už
porcelain.
pochváli.
She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good
No,
work here
exactly.
today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
8 million stories. Easy. Nenašiel som jeden clue do prčíc. Nevadí. No dobre, máme pred sebou posledný prípad z tohto Vice. Toto. Čierna obrazovka. Vyplo. Dobre, takže hra sa sama vypla. Ľudia moji milí, to je znak. že je koniec. Normálne už keď hra sa vypne, to už je znak. Dúfam, že sa to uložilo. Tak budeme pokračovať asi až v pondelok, prípadne v nedeľu, ale nesľubujem. Díky, že ste tu boli niektorí. Dneska to bolo také pochabejšie, ale nevadí, aspoň sme sa trošku ďalej pohli. Takže dnes skúsim v noci nakrútiť pre vás hororovky, aby som ich vedel cez víkend vydať. Takže vidíš, aspoň sa to vykompenzuje, že nebude stream, ale budú aspoň videjka. Ale tak uvidím, ako sa podarí. Čaute, krásny deň prajem.